Alright, just making sure the sound was actually coming through. So we're on this one. Alright. Hold on. All right, how's the volume of the music for you folks? For the game. Okay, I had to turn it up because it was really quiet for me, so I couldn't hear it at all. I wanted to make sure I didn't need to turn it down for you folks. Luckily, I didn't just turn it way up on OBS side. HerrBawl forgot how to play again. Haha. HerrBawl remembered how to play again. See, that's what, 16, 17, so not quite enough, but what are you doing in here? Laser pointer. Bright lights. Hurts my eyes. Gotta get you. Huh? What? Huh? He's fast. He's so fast. Ah. Right. I need to remember that I need to make the trunk orb. Welcome in, Draconic Dude. Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. Actually, let's see. Oh. Nice. Well, have a good chill. Hopefully the I don't know if samba music is the right, but hopefully this nice vibey music is good for you. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Three, four. Well, that's not the one, so that must be part of the 4. Nice. That wasn't the 1, so it's got to be part of the 3. Let's see, 3, 3. Okay. It's going to have to be at least that. And that. Oh no. Well. Yeah, so not sure what. Oh no, that can't be over here. So that's got to be a 4. Okay. This isn't the 1, so it's got to be at least that. Okay, it's not the 2, so it's got to be the 3. All right. Yep. So that's got to be over here. Yep. And it's got to be that. Let's see. Same thing here. What do you think this is we're making? I forgot where we are. What does a lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow. Was that 7? That was 7. Oops. Good thing I didn't see that there was an option down there. I thought that one was already broken out. Ah, it's just a train from a different way. Oh, cable car. Santa Teresa cable car. Okay. Oh, 1 moment. Had to get some placards. I just got done eating some Kung Pao chicken, and some of it got stuck in my teeth. It's almost the whole thing. Unfortunately, I don't like the teeth on this, on my dad bod, as much as I like the teeth on the other one. Or the whiskers. Let's see, so right, yeah. Two and a space, 3 and 14. Okay. We got a couple of segments here already. So 17. That. Threes blank. Ooh, got that. Should make a redeem of the model twerking on for Dragon Gems channel. Maybe. Come on, brain. What are you doing? You know what it responded with? Nothing. What are you doing? What, your brains don't talk to you? Mine's chastising me all the time. Ah. Head empty. See, so that's what? Okay, so this actually... No, it isn't. I can't count. I was just lucky. Oops. Alright, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. Any else saw any of these X's? This isn't here. That's gonna... did that go off? And did I just not hear it? Or is it broken again? Hold on, let me see. Why is that broken again? Okay, let me try it again. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Was that really, really loud for you guys? Or was it normal volume for you? All right. Sounds like I need to adjust the volume on my earpiece again. That's fine. Okay. Now, hopefully that stays fixed for me, but you never know. Too bad Windows likes to just mess around with audio devices and stuff. Let's see, that's that. Which means that can't be any of those. Aha, has to be that one. Okay. Every once in a while I see my tail moving in the background there and it's distracting me. Now I know why the cats are always doing that. Jax will be sitting there having himself a good old time, getting petted and purring, and all of a sudden he's just like, tail. Usually to the detriment of my leg. Okay. Nice. I mean, it's gotta be that, right? Yep. So that's that. Not sure where the other ones are yet. Well, let's see. So that's got to be at least to there. And that has to be at least to there. One, two, two, two. 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, okay. Well, that's going to have to be the 3. That's going to have to be the 3. I'm sorry, SherloCAT. I didn't mean to get you bappitied on the head. One, two. So there's another one in here. Oh, there's a 4 in here. That's all of that. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2. One, two, 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 two. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So that one can't be there because we're looking for a 2. So this isn't part of the 2, so that's got to be part of the 8. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. 6, 1, 2. 6, 1, 5. Oh. Steady progress. Steady progress. 1. Okay, so that's... Hello? I don't even know how I did that. That can't be over there. Okay. I feel like... it could be. Could be. Okay. That's got to be that. Okay, so... Oop. Bippity-boppity-boop. Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be like a bridge or something. Or no, like in a building or something like that. Like an apartment complex. Oh, okay, so that's the 3 that starts that column, or that row. Those are done. Okay, so that's got to be a 4. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Same thing there. Okay, that gives us these. I think I'd probably like to visit Brazil. I mean, aside from the fact that I don't really like the heat. But I think I like the food. Most of the food. Five, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. It's one of the Sixers. Yeah, if that's not already triggered off of that, that's got to be that. Which means this is a 9. Yep. And then that's a 3. Okay. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Which means it says to that. Okay. These are all solids at least, so they're going to have to be at least that. There's a 7, I think. Yeah, that one has to be that way. It's an 8. I don't know why I did that. I didn't know that was going to be that way. Just making plays. No thoughts. Sometimes my brain is accurate about things. Sometimes it's not. Just ask Dragon about when we're playing Clues by Sam. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. That'll have to be that. That'll have to be that. Okay. So I've pretty much covered all of over there. All right. I'm gonna crack this nut. Oh, well. Four. Not cracked. Okay. No, I was right. It is the historic houses. Oh boy. 25, 20, except actually 18. Oh, this one's all done. Okay. That was very satisfying. Yep. Those are going to have to be at least those done. 17. 17. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Those can't be there or there. Because again, we're looking for 2 wide in that row, so they couldn't fill in there. But not over there. 16, 17, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 1. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Let's see, 4, 13, 14, 18. Nope. What's this? We got a couple of 2s up there, though. And an 11. 1 and an 11. 3. Is this 10? It's a 10. 2 and a 1. Okay. 4. Well, it's not counting that as part of the top one, so this must be the 3. 2 to block out there and there. All right. Looks like that's going to be a 3 as well. Four. Okay. So these are going to have to be the 2s, which means this is nothing. Which means those are nothings. These have to be 13s, but they could be 13s up there. One, 3, 4, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. How much is this in the center here? 6? Yeah, this is probably a 10, isn't it? Okay. There's no way that can't be completed. Same over here. Same over there. Okay. Both of those rows completed. Well, the center section. This is like a bell in a church. That's my guess. Oh, also, Excellent. Well, let's see. Looks like it's going to be this. Three and one, okay. I'll do the same thing over here somewhere. Yep. Can't really do the same thing there yet. Yeah, that's 3. That's 3. That's a 3. That's that. Okay. So at least that. And that, right? I guess. Okay. Was that 11? Yes. Okay, so that's going to be 6. 6. Yes, okay.
We getting ready. Battle stations. One Long Johnny is riding up in here.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders. One Long Johnny, welcome in, welcome in.
Welcome to Supportion. One Long Johnny has joined the Pantheon.
Nice. Your clip should play here. Oh. Nice. Serpentine. Way out in the water. Hey, welcome in, One Long Johnny and Raiders. No, I don't mind at all. That is fine. How are you doing today? Apparently I'm real scatterbrained. I don't know why. Well, part of it's because there's like not great air quality right now. Well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Fire darkens. In 1814, we took a little trip, along with Colonel Jackson, down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans. And we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. And welcome in, Perry. You might have come in with the raid or been in otherwise. Well, so we have air filters running, going in our bedroom, and then I've got one in my office here, and Dragon Gem has one in her office, and then we've also got one in our living room. In addition to the one on our AC. But so during the winter we get inversion, where basically like all of the smoke and stuff from everybody's stoves and exhaust and all that stuff just kind of sits in the valley, and it gives us this, I don't know how to describe it, a flavor. And normally I only get that in the winter time, but I'm getting it right now, so I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, pretty much any place where there's where you're a valley or have a valley and don't really have regular, basically any place you're not on a coast, like directly on the coast. Yes, definitely. I mean, we're doing fairly well. Actually, just today it's been bothering me. It wasn't. Yesterday I was going outside and it was hazy, like visibly hazy. Today didn't see that, but got this, again, flavor, because I don't know any other way to describe it. Let's see, so that's got to be that. That's not part of the 1, so this must be the 5. Luckily, this game's a fairly chill game. I mean, I do have to use... thank you very much, Ted. I mean, I do have to use my brain, but it kind of feels like I can just use my lizard brain, you know? I don't really have to think. So it seems to go pretty well. Yep. Same thing over here. Yeah, same thing over here. Oh, nice. It is fairly challenging. The good news is, like I said, it is math, but it's so far, at least in this game, I haven't come across any puzzles where there could be multiple answers, so I don't know which one is the correct one. But some of the actual brand P-Cross games, which is what this style is, are that tough where there could be multiple answers, and it's quite a bit difficult. No, it isn't. I can go ahead and put it back on. I put it on for Dragon asked me to show darkness. I haven't set it up as a redeem. I need to do that. Probably give it a couple of prop sets to go along with it. I prefer the classic too, but you know. I feel like I like the whiskers better and I like the mouth better. The downside to the classic is that I ain't got no legs. The classic can move? I don't know what you're talking about. You just like to see me twerking. Lord knows I can't really do it in real life because of my hips. I've got the cake, but not the icing for the cake. But I don't know which direction those twos. I mean, the reason I picked this Catatar in the first place is because it's one of the defaults for. It was one of the defaults from animes, and it made Dragon laugh. So. And we all know that's a good portion of my raison d'etre. What did the police officer say to the suspected mop? You need to come clean. That's right. Now, finally finish off that column. Good, good, good. Which lets me finish that row, which will help me finish more stuff. Excellent, excellent. Where's this one? Is it gotta be here? Looks like it. Yep. Like I said, I can just let my little lizard brain go. Oh. No, it's a staircase. Ooh. Celeron staircase, huh? Lapa steps, huh? Oh, right, because we're in Lapa neighborhood. Uh-huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah? It would have been difficult to get any of the writing on that with, you know, it being a pixelated type game. All right, what do we got here? 25 by... Oops, I hit the wrong button over there. 25 by 20. Yep. So that's what, 14... No, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's see, 1... Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we're guaranteed those now. In some of the... So, one of the the actual brand name P-Cross games that I'm playing slowly, very slowly, because I'm doing it with no assist. So it doesn't, like, there's no life system or anything like that, and no hints. So when I place a block or mark it as an X, it just gives me no feedback on whether I was correct or not. That'd be more like the classic, if you just got... So where these came from, where nonograms came from, was in newspaper articles, or in newspaper games like a crossword in the newspaper. And so if you were playing it like on an actual piece of paper, you obviously would have no feedback for if you had it correct or not. But I prefer the feedback. Still don't know why that's making more than one clip. Or why it's posting it more than once. With the style with the no assist, yes, when you get it right, it goes and then shows you just like this one does. I mean, I could probably actually turn off assist and stuff in this, but I don't want to. Because then I have to engage more of my monkey brain instead of my lizard brain. What's the story, Wishbone? So that's going to go at least there. I think we're probably pretty good. Let's see what's there. 14 over here. So that's going to be at least. This kind of thing happens a lot, where Dragon Gem will introduce me to a game, a style of game, or a game that's just like a series, and then I'm off in the deep end. And HerrBawl goes rabbit holing. So that's going to have to be at least to there, and the most that could be is to there, so it can't be there. Altruistic Tender Hippo Frankensee. And thank you for the clips. Well, now I'm bothered. Why does it keep doing it twice? I think what I'll do is I'll just disable my extra thing. My actual messaging, and let it just, because obviously it's got some sort of messaging in it. So yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. What did I say this was? 20? Okay, so that's not enough. 18, 21, 22, 23, almost. So let's Starting there. Gonna have to go to at least to there. Starting there. At least to there. So those will have to be. And I feel like right. Which means that's going to have to be there, which means that'll have to be at least to there. Do, 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 do. Cha. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. I would ask how the weather is in sunny Florida, but I doubt you have smoke really just hanging around there. I mean, the opposite of that is that in Idaho, we don't have to worry about hurricanes. Because if a hurricane makes it into Idaho, the world's ending. Oh, okay. So these can't be. Which means those can't be. Okay. 3 up from here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that has to be that. That one can't be. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Not sure which direction that's going to go yet. This will have to be at least out to there. Okay. Well, that answered that question. Really, I would have expected that the winds coming off of the ocean all the time would have kept that from impacting you too much, but I've never lived over there, so, you know, obviously I don't know. We do every year get wildfires around this area that impact us. And have for as long as I've been here. So that could be there, but what's that? Well, it's probably not the whole thing, but it's going to have to be over here at least. Say the same with those. Since you can't fit a 9 and a 7 over here into this section. Probably can't fit the 7 over here either, over to the left there either, but I just saw that that SherloCAT holds up a little light bulb when I get a new light bulb. I guess I was just never looking that direction before. probably can't fit an 8 and a 4 over into here, so this has to be the 8. Okay, why are you doing that? I think the light bulbs are random clues, where it'll just randomly reveal one. And then the magnifying glass is I can select which one to reveal. So if I start getting stumped, I can go with that. But a lot of times it's just making a decision about where to start making inroads from. Let's see, so that's going to have to be at least over there. Okay. Wait, I just realized that that had some completion up there. It's always helpful to mark those out when I've discovered them. Which means that has to be that. And that's going to at least that one be. I don't know why I worded that way. That was weird. Right, yeah. But hurricanes don't generally make it into Idaho. Because there's Oregon and Washington State to generally take them before they have a chance to make it all the way into Idaho. Unfortunately, I do know that they do sometimes hit well, the outer bands of hurricanes will occasionally hit Oregon. Usually not a direct hit up there, though. No, instead what they're worrying about more of the time is tsunamis from earthquakes because of the Ring of Fire. And those also don't make it to Idaho, thankfully. Earthquakes happen in Idaho. And we have had occasion for tornadoes, but they're not really real tornadoes. Like they'll sometimes come and like take the roof off of a house. Most of the time we just call them dust devils. So I don't know if they're actually really classified as tornadoes. I'm not a meteorologist. My brain stopped. What am I doing? All right. So we know this isn't that far. So be there, then it would have to go. Yeah, that's not enough to knock that out yet. That's fine. Is this 12? That's 12. Okay. Right. Yeah. And I'm not 100% sure why there wasn't a burn ban around this 4th of July, because we're pretty dry right now. Yeah. So I grew up in this area, and there was no such thing as, like, you couldn't get mortars or even really bottle rockets. Heck, they almost, I don't know if you remember blooming flowers. They almost banned those because they fly up into the air a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I believe there was probably a decade or two where Idaho, this portion of Idaho at least, was in a drought. Yeah. I think it looks like it's about 92 degrees outside right now. It would have been hotter, but it looked like there was a storm maybe coming in. Last week we were up to 103, just temperature. I don't know what the heat index was. We used to, so this would have been early 90s. We would go to a reservoir in Idaho and go camping around 4th of July. And we would take the blooming flowers and we would light them and then chuck them out into the reservoir, off the dock or off the shore, because they would start lighting up and then they'd drop underwater and make pretty colors underwater. $114. Ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, they do spin. Now, I wouldn't do that because I realized that that's not exactly great for the environment. But, I was a teenager at the time. Well, preteen. Four, 2. Well, let's see. So 3. There. Gotta let us start doing a lot of road damage here. Of course, now I'm also get startled very easily, so I have a tendency to not really like fireworks anymore. Big celebrations I'm okay with, but we get a lot of people that just, in my opinion, take it too far here. If I know that they're coming and going to be around, it's not quite as bad, but if something just starts making noise out of nowhere, it's startles me pretty good. So let me give you an example of this. So here's what the light bulb does. It'll just go and do a random one. And then if I want to know a specific one, I've got this. I can go. All right. Should have done it up there. Oops. Haha. No, because this is the one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, and that's a 3. Yep. 3, 4, 7, 5. Yeah, no problem. Sometimes I'll just be like, you know what? Because I don't really care about the star rating. But sometimes I'll just be like, yeah, I'm feeling a little lazy. And I got them. I earned them, you know. They don't just give them to you for free. I don't know if lazy is the right word. So that's going to be part of the 10. So that can't be down to there. That's going to be real fun figuring out where that is in the 1. So that's got to be part of the 6. So that one also can't be. Let's see. So those can't be. And those can't be. Because we know it's just 1 chunk of 5 and 1 chunk of 5. Yeah, there's no other single number bits. I don't think that could be, yeah. So the 5 has to be over here, which I think is just going to guarantee this middle bit. So that can't be. I feel like, hold on, math it. 16, 17, 18? Not quite. So that's going to have to at least be. Did that? No, it didn't. Okay. 8, no, 2 and a 1. 10, 11. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's just a matter of deduction. Is that enough? No, but that might be. Guess I didn't realize that there was another chunk of that there. You too, Perry. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Let's see. So that's going to have to be there, and then these can't be. That means those are going to have to be. I think yes. Which means yes. Yes. So I don't have to actually mark these off. If when I complete the row, it'll do it automatically, complete the row or column. But excuse me. But it helps me to mark them off myself so that I remember, hey, you don't need to worry about over there. Oh, all right. I got that one completed. I feel like this is, well, yeah, okay, so that's the 4. That's the 7. And that's the 6. That's the 10. Okay. Progress. That's the 1. That's the 4. Do. Those are going to have to be connected. Well, it looks like that's the 1 over here, so this has got to be part of the 5. So that means either this one or this one is going to be done. Actually, we can write that off. It's nice when we get the baseline of one side or the other, because then we know. Oh. Okay. Alright, so that has to be that. Excellent. So that's that. So similarly, par excellence. What is this, 11? That could be, but you know what? We got them, let's use them. Oh yeah. Six, so not quite. Excuse me, gang. I don't know how you're suddenly managing to do lines that aren't straight lines or skipping. How much is that? Ooh, almost. Okay, so that's going to be at least that. You know what? Let's use another one over here. All right. Excellent. I don't have any guesses for what this one's going to be yet. Maybe like a moon or something? No, why would I have a crack going up the middle? That don't make any sense. That don't make any darn sense. Let's see, that's what, 10, 11, 12? Nope. So that's, I feel like this is going to have to be 3. Which means that'll have to be that. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Game. What did I tell you about doing things? Oops. Well, I miscounted. It's okay. Man, that could be any of those. I don't have those. Okay. So those could be either of those. Windows, why were you doing the spinner on my mouse pointer? Uh-oh. I had a sneeze creeping up on me, but it didn't go. But boy, howdy, did it tickle my nose like it was gonna. Well, if it accidentally sneaks its way through, at least I know the mic will, or the noise gate will cut it off, so your eardrums don't get blown out. Now, Dragon Gems on the other side of the wall might. I have very loud sneezes. That's going to have to be that. That's going to have to be that and that. Nice. All right. That'll have to be that. RX alone. Oh, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 3, 1, 2. Okay. Well, that'll help. Four. One. Oh, okay. It's like yeah, like a fair stall. All right. All right. What are we looking at? 20 by 25 again. Okay. No immediately full lines. Let's see, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Not quite enough. Where to get started? Nothing really super great. I mean, not nothing, but nothing super great. Will this be the 2? Ooh, that's the 4, huh? Interesting. So that can't be, that can't be, that can't be, that can't be, that can't be. None of those can be. Okay. Excuse me. Yes. So that's going to be that. Okay. That'll be that. Ooh. Well, both of these can't be over here. And it might not be either of them. That one can't be. Well, that answers that. Okay. Boy, there sure is a lot of empty space in this one. It's going to be like a fence. Or like another type of stall. 4, 6, 8, 11, 3, 7, 2, 3, 1, 2. That can't be. 2, 2, 4. Okay. 11. Okay. 10. 10. Old man stares at screen, says numbers. Next on Geraldo. Okay. 4, 6, 8. That's got to be a 2. That's got to be a 4. That'll have to be a 1. This makes this 11. 11. 11 and 3. 10. 10. I need to put those there so that I don't forget, because otherwise I would forget. 11. 11. 4. 8. 8. 9. Okay. 9. 9. 7. 8. 6 and a 1. 2. Excellent. 3. 4. 3. 2. 3. 3. Ooh, it's the aqueduct. Okay. Sherlock was in Lapa playing Pandero with his friends. Is that instrument Pandero? Oh. Hand frame drum. Ooh, okay. So that, oh, gotcha. Okay. So kind of like a tambourine almost. Got it. All right, so that's Lapa. So we've done Christ the Redeemer, Lapa. What's this? Sugarloaf Mountain? Like the sound of that. So that'll have to be that. That'll have to be that. That can't be that or that or that, so that's that. Hello, Bandit. Let's see. Yep. Uh-huh. No. I almost jumped to a conclusion. Oops. Hee hee. Camera. Okay. Camera. Dad. Oh, I like complete lines. Tell me to stop dancing, dragon. I'm tweaking my back. I can't stop. An airplane. Reminds me of Mambo number 5. The trumpet. I can't stick my tongue out anymore. Mostly because Animes doesn't have tongue tracking. But with the setup I have. And Honey, didn't I tell you to stop dancing? Can't do that. Which means it is that. That's got to be that. Yes, dragon, you should eat. I've got tro rice if you want it. Which is that place's version of special rice, of pork fried rice. Leonardo DiCaprio. That can't be that. Can't be that, so it's gotta be that. It's gonna have to be that. That's gonna have to be that. That's gonna have to be that. Do, 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 do. That can't be that. But I don't know which one it could be. Those can't be. Oh, that's that. What do we got? Urca Hill. Well, I was kind of hoping for something just specifically about Urca. Does Urca mean something, or is it just a name? Might just be a name. Let's see. Yep, just a name. Okay. I mean, not just a name, but a name. Not trying to sound dismissive. Excellent. Boom, 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 boom. No, that's important that that's split off. Okay. Excellent. Same thing here. That's that. Yep. Yes. Okay. What is this? Ah, binoculars. $13 by $15. What are you doing, HerrBawl? So they can't be. Which is that? 11. Okay. Key. Could be that one, but probably not. Well, I guess not that one. Do. Yes, excellent. That's 6. Excellent. Oop, yeah. Side out. Side out, side out. Ding, 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 ding. Is this Sugarloaf Mountain itself? Nope, it's a cat. SherloCAT loved the view from the cable car. Look at that face. Look at that face. So, okay. We'll get a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one of these ones. We'll see. 3, 11. Oh. Aha. Maybe I will be able to, he said, and then immediately failing to do what he just said. Don't get arrogant, HerrBawl. Don't get arrogant. Why don't zombies like pirates? They're too salty. Why salt? Because they spend so much time in the sea. That can't be, so that's going to be over here. Yep, okay. That's that. An entrance ticket. An entrance ticket. Uh-oh. 20 by 25. All right, any solid lines? Let's try to speed run this. No, come on. Game. Highway to the danger zone. Into the danger zone. Yeah, most of the times, I mean, with this aspect ratio, or with this amount of pixels, I mean, it'd be kind of hard to tell with just black and white anyways. And I'm obviously not familiar with Brazil. No, could be. Is. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That could be there. We got wow. Right? I mean, they always make sense once they add all the different colors, because it's not just, you know, two colors. Well, I say make sense. Like the stairs, I didn't, you know, that's just because I'm not familiar with those stairs, with that being a possibility. Yeah. 12. Okay. That's helpful. Yeah, I mean, I'm aware that Brazil is a place and that their primary language is Portuguese, and not a whole lot else other than that. I mean, not anything specific, rather. Just that I like the Brazilian food that I've had in America. Wow. There's not a whole lot over here. I've had stuff like Tejas de Brazil, which is like a I don't know how authentic it is. Let me put it that way. But it's mostly like meat and churrasco stuff. At least what we get here. Let me tell you, I like spices. Not to say that it needs to be hot, just flavorful. Let's see, that's going to have to be that. So that's that. Oh, yep. Okay. That'll have to be that, which means that'll have to be that. Excellent. That can't be that. Right. That's kind of similar what Tejas de Brazil is. I don't know. I think there was another one that was around here, but I don't remember what its name was off the top of my head. Well, let's see. Let's math. 11 plus 3 is 14, plus 4 is 18, 21, 2, 3, so not quite, but at least gives us a starting point. Yeah, I'll be stopping after this one. I foolishly went, oh, we've got a few more minutes, and kept going, and then realized I got myself into one of the harder ones. So this is going to have to be a tour. So these can't be. This one's going to have to be a tour. So this has to be part of the fiver. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Par excellence. This is the 4. This is the 3. That's got to be that. Yep. That's that. And that's that. Okay. Yep. 3. Ooh. Well, that's fine. That's okay. I can live with making mistakes every once in a while. Yeah, and like I said, I just don't know how authentic they are, and even if they were like authentic recipes and stuff like that, the meats available and stuff like that here aren't the same as what would be available in Brazil anyways. So, you know. It's a runner. Yeah, let's start popping some of these. I earned them. Why not? A little treat. Okay. That's going to have to be this. That's a 2er. That's a 5er. 9er. The song about them having a lot of coffee? What? Who Needs Sleep by the Bare Naked Ladies? Did you see my brain sputter for a second there? Is that a 5? That's 5. Okay. 1 and a 1. That a niner? We got a Delta 906. Okay. Got the 2. Okay. And you're not allowed to come in here and twitch like somebody poked you. Where's... There it is. Okay. What do we got? Boats. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I see it. Yep. The Sugarloaf Mountain in the background, and then these are sailing boats, little sailing boats on the water. All right. Okay.